Hello, my name is Brother Brian Vicaro. I'm a seminarian with the Redemptorists here at St. Gerard's Parish in San Antonio, Texas, and today is Wednesday from the third week of Easter. A reading from the Acts of the Apostles. There broke out a severe persecution of the church in Jerusalem, and all were scattered throughout the countryside of Judea and Samaria, except the apostles. Devout men buried Stephen and made loud lament over him. Saul, meanwhile, was trying to destroy the church. Entering house after house and dragging out men and women, he handed them over for imprisonment. Now those who had been scattered went about preaching the word. Thus Philip went down to the city of Samaria and proclaimed the Christ to them. With one accord, the crowds paid attention to what was said by Philip when they heard it and saw the signs he was doing. For unclean spirits, crying out in a loud voice, came out of many possessed people, and many paralyzed and crippled people were cured. There was great joy in that city. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. In the reading from Acts of the Apostles, which was the first reading from our liturgy today, we hear about the ministry that Philip is doing in Samaria. Not only is he preaching in Jesus' name, but in Jesus' name he is working tremendous deeds, healing people and driving out demons. Jesus is the source and the summit of his ministry, and those that accept the message that Philip is preaching experience tremendous joy in their lives. We as Christians are called to be bold proclaimers of the gospel. People who spread the message of Jesus, the message of a God who loves and cares for us and is concerned for us, especially during times of difficulty. A God who offers us forgiveness, a God who underwent death in order to enable us to achieve eternal salvation. Just as with the people that Philip preached to, the people that hear and accept this message today experience joy and peace in their lives because they hear a message of love, acceptance, forgiveness, things that people in our world today are starving for. As Christians, we're called to boldly proclaim this message in the world in which we find ourselves, whether to our family members and friends, our co-workers, the people in our neighborhoods and communities, into places where we do business, or on our social media networks. The Redemptorists are trying to live up to this challenge in a ministry that we are doing here in San Antonio, working with the young unaccompanied boys that have been coming from Central America. Currently, almost 2,000 of them are currently being housed in San Antonio. They're ages 11 to 17, and many of them are scared. They're far from their families. They miss their friends and their family. They're in a new country. They're in a place where they don't speak the language. We go and we speak to them. We speak to them about God's love for them, God's concern for them, God's love and concern for their families. And through our interacting with them and our praying with them, we try to bring a sense of calm, a sense of peace, a sense of love to a situation that is very difficult for them. And in many cases, we're able to brighten their days. Our reading challenges us to be bold proclaimers of the gospel, just as Philip was. And the questions that we need to ask ourselves are, how and where am I being called to boldly proclaim the message of Jesus in the world today? Thank you very much for listening. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please feel free to leave a comment below and to share it with somebody that you think might enjoy listening to it. Additionally, if you have intentions that you would like my Redemptorist community and I to pray for, feel free to leave them as comments below. Or if you have ideas for other topics that you would like to hear in these reflections, please feel free to add them as suggestions in the comments. Thank you again, and may God bless each one of you.